On the last video, we had to give Mr. Sleepyhead Riley a bit of a bashing before we got rid of him. I had to put off Mr. Nathan Mute Swan Oakley. Now it's his turn to get a kick up the brackets. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm sure that you're all getting thoroughly fed up to the back teeth of the flat earthers' ridiculous black swan that's rotting in a dirty little brook. We had to get shot of Anthony because, as we know he can't triangle, we now know he can't scale, and also he can't keep a civil tongue in his head in a comment section of a video. Now, as for Mr. Nathan Oakley, Nathan Mute Swan Oakley, we know that he can't unit. Unless you can now explain to us how you convert meters into kilometers, Nathan. We will find out what else he can't do after I've thanked my lovely patrons. With massive appreciation to all my patrons, including new patrons Claire Johnson, Mr. Victory, Brian A. Shannon, Pipara, Gunnar Olsen, Sean White, Mark Edwards, Eric Hare and Timo, and my newest patrons Warren J and Cheese Mondo. Thank you all so very, very much. Well, I'm sure Nathan's going to be very busy ordering his new iPad that his hordes of little followers have all chipped in to pay for him with his e-begging. And no, I didn't make a contribution of £30. Someone else thought it was funny. Yeah, it's funny. It cost you £30 to make that joke though. Fair dues. So, better get on with it, Nathan, so that you can go out and order your new iPad. Roll VT.
Another refracted shout out to Mr. Sensible.
Hello, Mr. Oakley. Whoa, change of shirt.
For at least attempting to go back and walk into the exact same bear trap at the Brenda level of comprehension.
Well, I think you probably know about traps, don't you, Nathan? You previously warned someone about a lighthouse being perfect proof for a globe.
So I'm going to go through and explain his blundering error in this regard, and then go through a few other issues it seems we have developed with Mr. Moron.
Explain my blundering error? Oh, I look forward to that. And calling yourself Mr. Moron? You don't need to do that. It must be quite easy not to understand how to convert meters into kilometers.
So first and foremost, he's demonstrating he can refract a horizon.
Yep, did that twice.
Admirably showing us how non-geometric the visible horizon we experience is.
That's right, the horizon you see is the non-geometric horizon. Top marks, Mr. Oakley.
How wonderful. So I'll lay it out like I laid it out to Brenda.
Okay.
So the horizon's refracted, Mr. Sensible.
Everything you see is refracted to a greater or lesser extent. We have an atmosphere.
Wow. So not geometric.
There is a geometric horizon, you just don't normally see it.
That's fantastic.
I know.
Thank you so much for showing us this refracted horizon.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's nice to knock a bit of stupid out of people.
Try to bear in mind, however, that your horizon, in your geometric globe model, marked with an X and labelled horizon, is geometric.
Of course it's geometric, but the horizon isn't a thing, it's a point, it's a distance away from you. That's all.
And we only have one horizon.
Well, you have one geometric horizon and one apparent horizon.
So, get a pen, like all the other fundies I've had to say this to.
Like this one.
Write it down.
Write it down.
If the horizon is refracted,
If the horizon is refracted,
it's not
it's not
geometric.
Are you sure? Mitchell from Australia says it's geographic.
We only have one horizon.
Are you sure about that?
Your sphere edge is physical and geometric.
Physical and geometric.
On to the next issue.
Oh, is that it, Nathan? Is that all of it? Since you're talking balls, why don't we just have a look at one? Where is the geometric edge? There's no geometric edge. It's a ball. It has a face, a spherical face. You have a geometric horizon. So where is it? Looking at it. Just about there, I'd have thought. But if you move closer, it moves towards you. Where's the geometric edge now? Oh, it's here. It's not a thing. It's just a position. And taking that geometric edge, all looming does is make you see beyond it. An apparent horizon rather than what is your physical geometric horizon that's caused by your distance looking around the sphere. This is basic schoolboy stuff and you fail.
Prior to Mr. Moron's video being aired, I left a comment for him.
You did indeed, Mr. Oakley. I saw it there. It was there, I think, about half an hour before the premiere was due to start. I didn't read it closely, but I saw it.
Predicting precisely what he would do.
Did you really? I don't recall. It's nice to think that you predicted that my demonstration would smash that swan.
And obviously, being the coward that he is, he had to remove this comment.
Not so much. I know we'll see the comment you made in a minute, and you weren't hideously rude or anything like that. There's no reason for me to remove that comment. If you look through my videos, you'll see comments that are a lot ruder than anything you have said there, and they all stay. And all your other comments are there. But I did look after this had been raised, and you're correct, your comment has gone, along with apparently all of the other comments that were made between the time the premiere announcement was made and the premiere started. YouTube has removed them, not me. Now I can't prove that, so you'll have to take my word. I hope you'll at least do that. But no, Nathan, I didn't remove your comment. I understand though, Nathan, it must be easy, so easy for you to jump to that conclusion. After all, how many comments do you remove? How many people have you blocked from your channel? How heavy do you lean on that mute button? How high do you adjust your voice level to everybody else's in your live streams to drown them out? And how often do you boot them from your live streams without them being rude or breaking any rules? I think that you ought to do something with that length of forbitu in your own eye before you go around accusing anyone else of anything.
So I'll just read out precisely what I put and he saw fit to remove.
Yes, it would appear that apparently I'm not so threatened by a comment that I'll quite happily leave it here in this video for everyone to see.
I'll just go ahead and debunk this video before it airs. Mr. Moron will claim the horizon is refracted, not realising that A, we only have one horizon, and B, the horizon in the globe model, marked with an X and labelled horizon, is geometric. Mr. Moron will declare victory based on his relinquishment of the required physical geometry his fear belief is based on, and pray his concession is the last word in Swan Debunking.
No, I won't try and claim it as the last word in Swan Debunking, because there's always another idiot like yourself who props up the corpse of that dead swan and calls it good.
What a clown.
Whoa! And you are an ignorant Dunning-Kruger powered smeg-headed thumb-ducking gimboid who fondles his own mute button and hasn't come out of his room since the last time he got his arse handed to him. But I won't hold that against you. Nathan, Instead of trying to pick holes in something that's established that you really can't grasp, why don't you come up with an explanation for something more straightforward and then come back to us? Tell us how you can have 2 points of rotation in the night sky, the north and south circumpolar points. When you can do that, there may be something to talk about. Until then, you're just jerking off. I hope you all enjoyed it. Until next time, stay sensible.
Shut up and sit down.